What's going on, everyone?
Hey, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning into our show.
I'm Ty.
I'm Katie.
And we are TK Top Tunes.
And today, NF just dropped his brand new album,
The Search.
Oh my gosh. Wow. After listening to it completely through, oh my gosh, we have so much to say.
It's a masterpiece.
It is a masterpiece.
Let's get into this.
Here we go.
Song number 1.
The Search.
The Search. The intro. The title track of the album.
It is awesome. Wow. And
the music video he dropped it about a month ago. It was so sweet.
Yeah. The black balloons, the cart that he's pushing, the whole video. Mm-hmm. It has a lot of symbolism.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
He talks about those black balloons in a lot of his songs.
Mm-hmm. Throughout the album.
Yeah, just like the baggage that he's carrying, maybe some of the guilt, some of the stress, some of the what comes with fame.
Burdens.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Burdens. Yeah.
Just all the bad stuff.
Maybe the past with his family, because I know he had a lot of issues with his family, friends.
But the song, classic intro by him.
Oh my gosh. Yes. He brings it. And he's such a lyrical genius.
Yeah.
It just sounds like when he's rapping, so much thought goes into it, but it doesn't even, he makes it seem effortless.
Yeah, he really does.
Just, he's easily talking. And does he even breathe? I mean,
it
seriously.
just flows so perfectly. I remember, my initial reaction when I first heard the song. I'm like, all right. The first start of it, I'm like, okay. Trying to get a feel for it. And then there comes a certain part in the song where just everything stops. And he's like, where'd the beat go? And then it comes back in so hard.
And it's so hard, yeah. And then the camera, shakes.
Yeah. I remember when I heard that for the first time, I was just like, oh,
yeah,
let's go.
Yeah.
But it's such a good song.
It's a great song. I like when he kind of talks to himself. Like, hi, Nate,
Oh, yeah.
Hey, what's going on? This is what's happening right now. Get ready. There's a part, though, in the song when he talks about, being anxious and having anxiety.
Oh, yeah.
From being on the stage and having the stage lights. And that just, totally shocks me. Which it does and it doesn't. Because he's seems like to be a very closed-off guy. He wears his hood up. He's very...
Hat all the way down.
Yeah, hat all the way down. His hood, his baggy clothes. Very closed off. But then when he raps, he just commands attention.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
You wouldn't think that.
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, wow, he is a genius. I really liked at the end of the song where he said, the search begins, I'm back again, enjoy the trip. I thought that was the perfect line.
Perfect way to end the intro.
Right.
Here's the album, let's go.
Yeah, the search has begun.
Perfect.
I think that's sweet.
It was a perfect intro song.
Yeah.
Just like his other 3. Which, I didn't know this was going to be the intro on the album, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Usually with Therapy Session, that was a song on the album. Mansion was a song. But I was expecting it to be intro 4. Because he has intro 1, intro 2, 3.
Yeah.
So when I saw The Search was the intro, I was like, oh, okay. That's cool.
Right.
A little switch up.
Yeah.
I like it, though.
Yeah. He finally chose a name for the intro.
Yeah. It was awesome, though.
Yeah.
Track number 2 on NF's brand new album, The Search, is called Leave Me Alone.
Wow. The title says it all.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
It starts out really cool. A phone's ringing, and you're kind of thinking... It kind of threw me off when I heard it. I thought someone was calling me.
Right.
What is going on?
Yeah.
And then you kind of hear it keep...
I'm checking my phone.
You keep...
What?
Yeah. You kind of keep hearing it going, the first few seconds.
Yeah. And then it's Nate.
It's Nate, yeah.
Yeah. And he's talking to... Fame. Deep.
That's the whole message behind the song.
Yeah. It's a phone call with Fame. And this goes back to one of his other songs.
Yep. In 2018, the song No Name, he kind of had a line in there called Fame, but I hung up on him. I'll get back to that when I make album 4. Something along those lines.
Yeah.
So it's album 4, and he's getting back to calling Fame.
This is the song.
And he's got a lot to say.
Oh, yeah, he does. So, just to dive into it, it sounds like he hates everything that's coming along with Fame.
Yeah.
There's good aspects, of course,
right.
The fans, the money, the touring, there's good things that come along with it, but also the bad. Right. And he told us about the bad. Just interviews and social media and when to post and what to post and like the numbers and the stats and the haters and the comments and like just leave me alone.
I remember that part of the song, and actually there's a part right after that a little bit where he's just like you said, leave me alone, but he's like, I don't care, let it fade away, that's fine. Like,
yeah,
if the spotlight's off me for a little bit, that is fine.
Right.
But then he's like, but then I'll drop a song randomly, and then everyone goes crazy.
Yeah.
So it's like, what do I even do?
Right. And then in his other song, No Name, he was talking about how, like, he's not famous yet. Like, he's a no name. You know, he puts out all these lyrics and pours his heart into it. But, you know, like, who is NF? I don't know. And now, oh my gosh, just to see, like, the progression of each album.
It's crazy.
It's so crazy. But then in this song again, he talks about those balloons and how he just wants, like, this is in the chorus.
Yeah.
And how he just hold up my balloons to cover up my face or hide his face. And I don't know. It's just like...
It's deep.
It's deep.
He even mentioned somewhere in the song, like, about dealing with OCD, or like how he overthinks. He's like, OCD, what does that mean? Well, I overthinking, you know?
Yeah. Like, obsessively thinking and anxious. And that sounds like, I don't know, a reoccurring theme in every single song. He just talks about, like, how... I don't know, like, how anxious, how dark, like, he's in this space right now that's...
The search.
He's going through it right now.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But Leave Me Alone, I mean, it was a great song.
Yeah, I think it was great. The chorus is really catchy, and it's just, like, a typical NF feel. Like, it starts off, you know, phone call, slow, good, and then he gets that power, and then it's like...
I love the beat, too. You can vaguely hear it, but it's like that creepy choir type noise. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
I love it when he puts that in his songs.
Yeah, me too.
It just adds so much more epicness to the beat.
Yeah.
The third song on NF's brand new album, The Search, is called Change.
This song is so good. And I think I just keep repeating myself because it's truly... I mean, every song on his album so far has been great.
The lyrics are so good.
Yeah, the lyrics are really good. And...
I mean, I was hanging on every single word listening to this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was deep.
It's very deep. He's very lyrically smart with everything that he says.
Right.
And this song just sums it up by the title, Change. So, to dive right into it, he hates change.
Right.
I mean, he's made that very clear.
Yeah, all throughout the verses.
He hates change, but he needs it. It's necessary to grow. I mean, change is inevitable, and it's always happening. Yep. And he just wants to avoid it at all costs.
Yep.
But you can't do that.
I really like how he explains through every single verse how much he hates change, why he hates change, and then he goes to the chorus explaining why, although I hate it, I need it.
Yeah.
I need change.
Yeah. It was really interesting in the first chorus, I realized
First chorus or first verse?
Oh, first verse. In the first verse, he took all of these, like, symbolism and connotations of drugs. So the first thing he says is, I don't do drugs.
Yeah, the very first thing.
Right, I don't do drugs. But then he started having all these connotations, like, I need a fix, a hit, addicted to the pain, you know, habits, drifts, risk taker, things like that.
So he's, like, referencing drug use.
Right, without taking drugs. But maybe it's a different type of addiction or a different type of pain.
Right.
Which is this change in his life.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
It was really cool how he did that.
Pretty interesting.
Lyrically.
Yeah. But the song, he's just looking for something to be inspired.
Yeah.
So, pretty interesting. Oh my gosh. When I first heard the chorus, I totally thought it was Imagine Dragons singing.
Oh, I know.
When they go, change.
It sounds so similar.
So similar. Oh my gosh.
It's very close.
Yeah. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back and listen to the song because it sounds just like them.
Or go listen to Imagine Dragons.
Yeah, true.
No, but in the third verse, I love the third verse because it's way different than the first and second. The first and second, the beat's just ongoing. But the third verse comes along and it's just NF and the piano.
Yeah.
So you know he's got something serious to say.
Yeah.
When it's just, I'm going to let the whole beat stop and it's just going to be me and the piano.
Right.
So he ends the third verse with a line saying, like, last year I think I was suicidal, but this year I might do something different. start talking to God.
Right.
Which was like, whoa.
Wow, yeah, because we haven't really heard him talk about, God or Jesus or
his faith
at all in a lot of these songs.
Mm-hmm.
At all. But yeah, he's considered a Christian rapper.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty interesting. I wonder if this song Change is him, starting out as a Christian rapper, believing heavily in his faith, and then
kind of straying away. And then maybe the change is kind of like
realizing,
moving back towards his faith.
Yeah. And there's another line that he says, how he's like afraid to commit. He doesn't know what it is. He doesn't know why he's afraid to commit or what it is. But then
he says, deep down, I know what it is.
Yeah.
So he says something along the lines like, I'm looking for something to be inspired again. I'm walking around wondering what it is, but I know what it is.
Yeah.
I'm just afraid to commit. I'm searching for change. And then it goes to the chorus.
Yeah. And then he also talks about like how he's so full of pain, but now he's like making some room.
Right.
But then it's like making some room for what? For love? For God? For his wife? For... What do you think? I don't know. What are your thoughts? Interesting.
It was a great song, though.
Yeah, it was a great song. And again, in this song, he has very thought out lines,
mm-hmm.
very thought out lyrics, and then his heavy, like, I'm not going to take a breath of air, I'm just going to talk and rap and get it all out. Just like he does.
The best.
Yeah, the best.
It was great. I loved the song on the album.
Yeah, so right now we're 3 for 3. Yep. I am loving every song on the album.
Yep. At song number 4 on NF's brand new album, The Search, is called My Stress.
My Stress. Oh, man.
What is the stress that he is dealing with?
Oh, my gosh. Again, he talks about... I feel like throughout this whole album, he talks about so many similarities throughout every song. Mm-hmm. Whether it be, like, in his videos when he talks about, like, the balloons, which could mean baggage or,
mm-hmm.
Resentment, things like that. He's also carrying along a lot of different elements throughout each song.
Right.
So I noticed how with his stress, he hates it and he loves it. So that ties into the song Change.
Yeah.
Change. He hates it. He loves it. Same goes with stress.
Yep.
Or when he says, I'm not in the mood to have a conversation. That also ties along with Leave Me Alone. Right.
They kind of all go together in a row.
Yeah. Like with stress, with change, just leave me alone from all of it.
Yep.
It's within this search.
And the stress that he's really talking about in this song is the stress of being in the music business.
Yeah, the fame is really getting to him, which is so, like, interesting because in No Name, he, or in a lot of these albums, he's like, please notice me.
Right.
Like, I'm
working hard.
I'm
out
hard.
Here
grinding. Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
And now that...
He's like, it's not what it's all cracked up to be.
Right. It's a lot stressful. Like, there's a part in the song where he says, like, I used to love my work. Or, like, I want to love the work like I used to.
Uh-huh.
Like, this music business is...
And then he says, what does he say? He says, real moments. Like, he wants those real, authentic moments again. Mm-hmm. He doesn't want to just miss them and let them pass away.
Right. And he's talking about, like, how his friends are acting different now. That he's bigger. He just kind of wishes that... things were the way they used to be almost.
Yeah. A line that really struck with me was when he said, like, if this was his last day, would he still be acting the same way? Like, would he be acting different?
Right.
Would he change things?
Would this be stressing him out?
Yeah.
Would this really be his stress?
Yeah. And then he talks about, like, he could call his dad and laugh with him and tell him he loves him. Mm-hmm. Or, would he stop selling tickets to his shows? Would he give this up? If this was his last day, what would truly make him happy?
Right.
Yeah, what would truly matter?
Mm-hmm.
Really interesting.
Yeah, I really like that part of the song, too.
Yeah.
Because then it kind of makes you wonder, like, the stuff we complain about, like, is just ridiculous sometimes.
Right. Like, yeah, just, like, really living in those little moments.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, I had traffic on my way home. Is that really such a big deal?
Right. Should that really be stressing you out?
Yeah. Right.
So I really like that part of the song, too.
Yeah. Interesting.
And you know what? He did, like, a little bit more singing on this one
Yeah.
Other than the first ones we've heard, which I really like that. That's kind of one of those ones that's gonna get stuck in my head, I think.
Me too. It's already stuck in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really catchy chorus. It was really great.
Yeah. I enjoyed this.
At song number 5 on NF's brand new album, it's called Nate.
Whew.
This one was crazy.
Oh my, wow.
This song was crazy.
That's exactly what I said after I first heard the song.
Yeah, me too. Song number 5, and it's 5 minutes long. But you know what's crazy? It didn't feel like 5 minutes.
No, it's such a storytelling song.
Yeah.
That you
get
just
lost
get wrapped
in it.
into it.
Yeah, you really get lost into like every word he's saying, and it's so cool how he made this song. It's him present day talking to himself,
younger him,
like at a young age.
Yeah, like giving him advice. So the song is called Nate. Yeah, he's talking to himself. He's giving him advice. It's almost like a letter.
Yeah.
You know,
to the younger him.
Right. This is what it's going to be. You know, what you're going through right now, just wait.
Right. And I thought it was really cool somewhere in the beginning of the song. He was like, all this crap you're going through right now is what's going to make you famous.
Yeah.
I was like, dang.
That's so deep.
Crazy.
That's so deep. Just take a second and think about that.
Right. And there was, the whole song, he's saying all these things like, this thing that's happening is going to be this, you know, and then he goes later on in the song talking about all the albums.
Right.
He's like, at 24, you're going to make an album called Mansion, you know.
Yeah.
And all these other, like 2016 Therapy Session, Perception.
Right, until now. And he said, you know, now, even though you're making millions, it's not going to make you happy.
Right.
Like, I'm not happy.
Like, he's telling himself, like, all the stuff you think's going to make you happy, millions, it's not.
Oh, that's like so heartbreaking. Yeah, that's so crazy.
It was like, dang.
Oh my gosh. There's a part in the song I thought was really kind of cool where he said, because his slogan is NF real music.
Yep, real music.
And he says, slogan's real, but you're the fakest. So he's talking to himself saying, like, you're so fake. Like, what you're saying, what you're all about. You know, he's saying that to himself. But your slogan is NF real music.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Wow.
There was another part. The whole song, I have to listen to like 100 times.
Yeah. Because
there's so many good lines in it. But one that really stuck out to me that I remembered was when he said, this is like an outlet for you when you're really mad, but it's a platform that you're about to have. Yeah. Kind of what I said earlier about the pain is what's going to make you famous. It's just so crazy. Right. Oh, it's unbelievable. Gosh.
Yeah, and there was a line, too, in the song. It was towards the beginning when he said, he's just, like, talking about his character. Like, you know, talking to himself. I know how you are. I know how you think. I am you. Right. You know? But there's a big difference between confidence and arrogance. So
yeah, that was really...
I thought that was a really deep line.
I would love to see a music video for this. Yeah. To see what he would come up with.
Yeah. I almost picture, what was that one music video when he's talking about his jobs? When I Grow Up.
When I Grow Up, yeah.
When he showed, like, himself as a kid. Yeah. It wasn't really him, but, you know, it's him.
I feel like the music video for this would be so crazy. It would be so sweet. Yeah. I want to see a music video for this.
Yeah. Wow. Well, it was a great song. It was a deep song, and I think it's really cool how he reflected as a song to himself. That's like really hard to do. Yeah. That's really hard to do. And like think of all the emotions he probably had writing this song to yourself. Think about writing a song to yourself.
About all the mistakes you've made and your whole life, you know. That's so crazy. Wow. That song was good.
Yeah, it was.
At track number 6 on NF's brand new album, The Search, is called Time.
Time.
And he actually put this out, I think, last week or 2 weeks ago. Yeah. With a music video.
Yep. And it's super, super catchy.
I think this is going to be a radio hit.
I do too.
I can feel it. I really can feel it.
Yeah. Definitely. I can see people singing this all over on the radio. It's so catchy. It gets stuck in my head all day.
Yeah, the chorus is amazing.
I promise I'm changing.
Dun, dun, dun. And you got like the little sample in the background.
Time. Yeah. This song is all about his wife. Yeah. Bridget. And their relationship and just how much he needs to change or how much he is changing. He's currently in the process of changing. Mm-hmm. And
he talks about things like being on the road, you know. Right. You know, he says something in the beginning of the song where it's like, I I'm in the same room with you, but it's like I'm not even here.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, and it sounds like they're a very stubborn couple. Like, just, they butt heads.
Passionate is what he says.
Yeah, stubborn in love.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. How, like, even though they argue and they bicker and they don't listen to each other, they still do whatever it takes.
Right.
You know, to make things work.
Mm-hmm. And the music video was amazing. It was crazy because whoever directed that or came up with that idea is a genius, because the whole video is like a couple. It's not NF and Bridget.
Just
it's
actors.
like actors.
Yeah.
And the girl in the beginning is like almost driving away with like a suitcase, right?
Uh-huh.
And then the whole video, as the song's going on, is in reverse.
Oh.
So it reverses her getting out of the car, going back in the house, and it shows like, oh, she ran out of the house into the car, then back into the house where they're like, she's packing, and it goes all the way back. You know, they're fighting, they're loving, they're falling in love, and the video ends of them sitting at a diner, like just looking at each other.
Wow.
So whoever thought of that idea, I don't know if it was NF, if it was the director, but that video was
right. And you can
so genius.
You can just spend hours like picking apart, you know, little things like that, and like just the meaning of that, and like, oh my gosh.
Right.
Like, did they actually go through all that, or was that just like them just sitting the whole time thinking?
Right.
You know, of that, or...
Well, I don't think it was them thinking of that, because it like went all the way to when they first met. That was them like first meeting. At the very end, like sitting
and
at
just
a
to see like what they've all been through.
Right.
Yeah.
So like if you play it back forward, it will show their whole story.
Yeah.
So it's like their whole story backwards is the video.
Right.
It's crazy. It's so sweet.
Yeah.
It's a really good video.
Wow.
Well,
Well,
but yeah, like I said, I think it's gonna be a radio hit.
I think so too.
Song number 7 on NF's brand new album, The Search, is called Returns.
Wow. This song has to be the sequel to his song Outcast on his last album, Perception.
Definitely.
What do you think?
Has to be.
Has to be. I mean, he ends the song with the Outcast finally returns, and the
Right.
song is Returns.
Right, and it's kind of like got the same similar theme almost.
Yeah.
As Outkast. It's just like a message to the haters. There's a line in there where he says, "I'll decide when I'm done," like playing the CDs. You guys are playing my CDs, and you'll decide when I'm done. No, I'll decide when I'm done.
He
with this
says,
music
like,
thing.
rip that cocky smile off your face. You know, they think I'm so reserved. They don't really know me. Rah!
Yeah, I love this song, and it really reminded me of a song off Therapy Session. Actually,
Yeah.
Statement.
Oh.
It's got like a different kind of flow, like every 8 bars or so.
Yeah.
He really switches it up a lot in the song, and actually, it doesn't have a chorus.
Oh, yeah, that's
Which
true.
Statement in Therapy Session doesn't have a chorus either. So they're kind of similar in that sense.
Yeah, that's good thinking. I love this song for the flows.
Yeah.
They switch up, just like you said, all the time. My favorite has to be at 26 seconds. That flow change is so sweet. Yeah, that like roped me into the song. I'm like, oh dang. And then oh my gosh, I'm just talking so fast because I'm so excited. He raps so fast in this song.
Yeah, he does.
And then at the very end, like around the 3:10 mark, so specific.
Yeah.
That flow change is so sweet too.
Yeah.
It's like the threes, like dun 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 dun.
The triplets.
Dun, dun, dun. Yeah.
The triplet flow.
Yeah, that's
it's
so
cool
sweet.
too. I know exactly what part you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
I like that part too because the beat just cuts off.
Yeah.
Like all the drums, everything cuts out except like the main part of the beat, and it's really quiet.
Yeah.
So you can really just hear him like kind of just play with that flow that you're talking about.
Yeah. But this song is really great. Returns. I think so far in this album, the past 7 songs have definitely been going with the theme of search.
Right.
You know, change, stress, returns, the haters, the craziness that's going on, the journey.
The journey, the search.
Yeah.
I love it. This was awesome.
This was awesome. The flows
The flows were the highlight of this song.
were the highlight. Oh my gosh.
Because they're, I mean, every single type of flow.
Yeah. But when I grow up, this song is great, and the music video goes along with it. It's It's hard to explain. I mean, the video opens up with a bunch of kids, you know, and they're like, what do you want to be when you grow up? Oh, I want to be a veterinarian. I want to be a dentist. I want to be blah, 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 blah. And then it's NF as a kid, and he's like, I want to be a rapper.
And he's got like the little NF hat. He's got the Timberland boots on.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and then it flash forwards to him as a garbage man.
Yep, and he's kind of just swinging around on the back of the truck and picking up trash. And I think it's funny, like, there's one scene where he's, like, in the dumpster, actually. And he's, like, swinging from the top.
Uh-huh. Yeah. It is his lyrics. Oh, it's like, I thought it was really cool how he raps all about, you know, how tough it is and how, like, no one will listen to his music and that he's just struggling to be a rapper through, like, his day jobs, you know, because in the video it shows what he's a garbage man.
Yep.
He's a
and then it goes
janitor.
Goes to him as a custodian. And then after that, in the next scene, he's, like, working at a fast food restaurant, like, as a cook and taking orders and working the drive-thru and all that stuff.
Yep. And then it flashes to him at a sold-out show. He's amazing. He's rapping to everyone. Like, everyone's jumping up and down. So hype. And then, like, the next second, he's working his jobs again. His other jobs. So it's like, he has to grind to be a rapper. Like, it's not as easy as it looks. Or as everyone thinks.
Right. It was, like, it was cool because it showed, like, probably, like, his whole process of where he's at now.
Yeah.
He kind of takes you like a flashback to the past of like how he got there.
Yeah. I wonder if those were really his day jobs.
Maybe.
Or if it's just like staged.
Here's some pretty tough jobs or something.
Yeah.
Could be. You never know.
Yeah.
Probably. I'd assume so.
Yeah.
Like fast food worker. Right?
Yeah.
I really like the one scene when he's working at the fast food place. And he's, like, on a lunch break or something with all his buddies in that car.
Uh-huh.
And if you, like, look closely, it looks like he's, like, rapping and trying to share his songs with everyone. And they're all like, no, I'm good. And on the CD, it says Moments.
Oh.
Like the little burn CD, which that was, like, his first CD he ever did.
Oh, yeah. Even before Mansion.
Before Mansion, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just for, like, a quick second you can see it.
Uh-huh.
And he's, like, handing it to, like, all his buddies. It almost looks like they're on a lunch break or something.
Yeah.
He's like rapping in the car, like, listen to me rap.
And they're like, no, dude.
Yeah, the guy in the front seat kind of just gives him one of these, like, waves his hand at him, like, nah, I'm all right.
Yeah. And there's been a couple little, like, hidden Easter eggs in the video. What was that other thing on the napkin that you saw?
Oh, it was on the receipt, like, a little bit before that. On the receipt, it says, like...
It was, like, a date and a time.
It said time, July 12th, 19, midnight.
Ooh.
Which Time is the 6th song on his 4th album.
Oh.
So I think that song is going to drop
just
July 12th.
Just like a little teaser, like, be ready for this.
Right, like the next one's July 12th.
Ooh.
At midnight.
Which is in a few weeks.
Yeah. It was cool. It's really quickly, like, when he's just back there cooking, it shows, like, a quick receipt, and he kind of...
You have to, like, pause the video to see it.
Kind of snatches it.
Uh-huh.
But I remember I saw it didn't look like a regular receipt, so I kind of just paused it real quick. I'm like, what the heck does that say?
Uh-huh.
And I kind of played around with it and looked for it.
Oh.
It's really fast, though.
Sneaky.
Nice. But I'm sure there's a couple more, though. Like we mentioned, the Moments album. You can see that. And then the receipt. I'm sure there's plenty more other little things that we missed.
Yeah.
In that video.
Yeah.
He seems like the kind of artist that would just sneak in little things like that.
Yeah.
Without anyone even noticing them.
I like NF because he has such, like, meaning to his rap. There's, like, meat to it. You know, it's not just, like, these catchy rap club songs that you hear on the radio or that you dance to, you know, that really are just about drugs and money and alcohol and
trash.
And trash, yeah. Like,
there's passion behind it.
Yeah.
And you could feel it.
Yeah.
And you could definitely see it in the videos.
Yeah, he's very angry. Or at least that's how he portrays. It's like that angry rap, but it's very clever.
Yeah. It's really good, too. Yeah. And then at the end of the video, he, like, after he's done with the whole show, he, like, kind of goes backstage. He's just kind of staring at himself in the mirror.
Oh, yeah. That was a weird part because at first it looked like his cheeks were, like,
swollen
bulged out or something. Yeah. But then as we're reading, other comments and things like that, people are saying that he's trying to wipe off a smile. Like everyone's telling him, oh, you should be this way. You should be that way. You should smile more. Mm-hmm. And then in the video, he's like trying to wipe off his smile.
Maybe.
I didn't really see it.
I was confused when I watched that part.
Yeah.
He like goes off the stage.
I thought he got like beaten up or something. His mouth just looked puffy. I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah.
There's got to be something to that. That might be it, though. He might be onto something.
Gotta be something. Well, if you guys didn't know, we're big NF fans because we actually met at an NF concert, and this was back in 2015 when there were only...
Just put out Mansion.
Yeah. There was what? 20, 30 people there?
Yeah.
Max.
Something like that.
Like...
Max 30.
Yeah. Like kids. Like...
Yeah.
Youth groups, because he's a Christian rapper. Now I feel like he's taking different routes, but he started performing in churches. Mm-hmm. So yeah, there are a bunch of youth groups and just like not a lot of people. And we met in the middle of nowhere at an NF concert, fell in love with NF. Well, fell in love with each other.
I'm like, okay. All right, then. You love him, not me.
No, we started to really like his music. Well, you've been a fan forever. But that's when I discovered him, and I just like seeing what he's coming out with next and what he continues to do.
It's crazy to see the growth in his career, too. Mm-hmm. Like, we've seen that, 20 people, then the following year puts out therapy sessions, sold out a venue.
Yeah.
And the following year sells out a bigger venue. Mm-hmm. Now this year, he's selling out an arena.
Yeah.
At song number 9 on NF's brand new album, The Search, is called Only, and it's featuring Sasha Sloan.
Ooh, I really liked it. They like made her voice super high pitched.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love when songs do that.
Yeah, it sounds really nice.
Yeah.
Really smooth beat.
Yeah, complements it really well. Mm-hmm. This song, when I first heard it, gave me some Logic vibes.
Yeah?
Yeah. What about you?
Yeah, I could see that.
Kinda? Yeah. Just in the beginning. And then throughout, it sounded more like NF.
Yeah.
But, oh my gosh, in this song, he sounds like a wise soul.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just, like, so wise. Like, he's realizing now, all these, like, life lessons and things that are going on. It's just interesting.
It's, like, a very relatable song. I think that's why he called it Only.
Yeah.
Like, I can't be the only one that feels like this.
Oh, that's good.
I can't be the only one that thinks like this.
Yeah.
He's talking about situations like... referring to people like, we all do these things, we're all searching for something to make us happy, but when we get all these things, like, look at myself, I have a nice car, I have a nice house, that's not even enough for me.
Right.
So he's kind of like explaining throughout the song, like, everybody in life, you go through all these things because people tell you to do them.
Right.
Get this job, get this everything, XYZ, these are the steps. But ultimately, that's not what's going to make you happy.
Right. Like, when you get there, what if it doesn't fulfill you?
Right. So I think that's what he's trying to explain and portray through the song. I can't be the only one that thinks like this.
Yeah. Wow. That's really deep.
Yeah.
Ooh. My favorite part in the song, oh my gosh, and it just made me, like, stand still, was when he said, if you made a list of people you trusted, would you put your name down?
Yeah.
Drop the mic right there.
Yeah, just shut the song off.
Gosh, yeah. Wow. That is so deep. Like, just take a second and think about that.
Right. I'm pretty sure that's how he started the second verse, too.
Yeah.
Like, here, I'm just coming at you in the second verse with this line.
Right.
Usually that's just like a punchline for someone.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, that's the first line of his verse.
Yeah. So deep. Wow. But then, again, he brings up faith again in this song.
Oh, yeah, in the first verse.
Yeah,
yep.
And how he wishes he could pray more. He wants to spend more time on his faith. Mm-hmm. Maybe that's what he's searching for.
Yeah, that could be the whole theme of the album.
Right.
That could be
connect.
the search.
That could be the search. Mm-hmm. That would make a lot of sense.
And there was a line in the second verse, which I thought was pretty interesting. He said, if he was medicated, would everything be different? Even therapists tell him to take it, but he's afraid to.
Right. Like, would he change?
Right. Would his music be bad? Maybe he's thinking that. Like, maybe that's why he's afraid to. Who knows?
Yeah. Who knows?
I thought it was kind of interesting.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh. And the part that I just can't shake is at 57 seconds, go listen to it, what flow or what
melody.
beat, what melody is he matching? It's someone.
So similar.
It's like da-na-na-na-na, da-na-na, da-na, you know?
It's in the second verse, too.
It's either Broccoli by Lil Yachty,
I don't think
or
it's Broccoli.
It's Bodak Yellow, Cardi.
No.
That, not like, okay, obviously he doesn't sound like Cardi or Lil Yachty, but like the beat, the flow,
melody?
the melody, yeah. What is it?
It's very similar. It's to something. It's very familiar. It's very familiar to something.
That is something. That is not originally his.
That's something.
I have to know what it is.
We need to know what it is.
Please let us know.
It's in the first verse and the second verse.
Yes.
They both arrive at the same time. I don't know, around like, is it 4 bars or 8 bars in, something like that.
Yeah.
He wrote it like first verse, second verse, the exact same.
Yeah.
Which I like it when artists do that.
Me too.
It matches.
Yeah, it makes it catchy.
Mm-hmm. Song number 10 on NF's brand new album, The Search, is called Let Me Go, Let Me Go, Let Me Go.
This song has the coolest echoes.
Yeah, it does.
It's so sweet. And it sounds like it could be in a movie. Like, it's so cinematic. This could be in a trailer or, you know.
So much epicness to it.
Exactly. Definitely what I was thinking. And he sings. He sings in the chorus.
Yeah.
And he sounds pretty dang good.
The chorus threw me off because it almost like sounded like the song stopped.
Yeah.
It's like a huge change. And it's like, what happened?
Right.
But I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
A cool part in the beginning, it made me think of, because he says in the song, I'm blindfolded, you know, I'm walking on this narrow, thin line. Mm-hmm. So it made me think almost like walking the plank. Like,
okay.
Like, kind of a pirate type feel.
Oh, maybe it might.
Which sounds weird, but I don't know. Blindfolded, walking the plank, you know, kind of that feeling of eeriness.
Maybe it's going to be released in the next Pirates of the Caribbean.
Could be. That'd be pretty cool.
But yeah,
you heard it here first.
I definitely agree with you. It's very cinematic.
Yeah.
It's got that epicness to it. And then throughout the song, it's almost like he's just kind of questioning himself, questioning his choices. Let me go. Right.
Yeah. Well, when I hear the song, you know, he's definitely, questioning, saying, you know, is hope real? Mm-hmm. Really an underlying theme in the song, I think, is hope. Yeah. He's asking, like, if hope's real, introduce me. I haven't met him yet.
Right.
Like, what's real? What's fake? I don't even know anymore.
Right.
But then when he says, let me go, what does that mean?
Right.
I don't know. Or who is he talking to? Or what is he talking about? Let him go from what?
Is he saying, like, let himself go?
Like, stop overthinking and, like, being wrapped up in everything and just let him go?
Be free?
Be free?
Be free from himself? I'm not really sure on this one.
I don't know. Because you could tie it into, like, fame. You know, how he's been saying he doesn't really like the limelight. So let me go from that. Let him go from all of his anxiety and like depression. Let him go from that. Let him go from what? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Let us know.
Let us know. Let us know. Let us know.
I loved the chorus though. The chorus was really cool.
Yeah, me too. This is a great track.
Definitely a different chorus from all the songs in the album too.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. What would you give this one rating?
Rating? I don't even know what I would rate it.
Yeah.
It's so different.
Spring that on you.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
This one wasn't my all-time favorite song.
No.
But I still like it. It's not like I dislike it. It's just, I don't think it'd be on my top favorites of the album.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Yeah, but I do like that he sings.
Mm-hmm. At song number 12 on NF's brand new album, The Search, it's called Hate Myself.
Ooh.
This one was really dark.
Yeah, and I don't know. I totally wasn't feeling this one.
No.
To be honest.
No.
No, I just feel like it's not up to par with all of his other songs on this album.
Yeah. I could agree with you on that. It definitely reminded me of like a Mansion. A song that would have been on Mansion.
Yeah, like a young NF, not so developed as he is now.
Right. I mean, I get the whole theme of the song, but it was just kind of like a little sporadic.
The way that it was produced, it was like the beat would be so slow, which I actually love that. I wish it would stay that way the whole song.
Yeah, that was
great. But then
it
went so fast, and it didn't really compare, and I wish it would just stay slow. It reminded me parts of like a really nice slow melody, and then the beat would go fast, and then it reminded me of a breakdancing song.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just gonna start going crazy.
There was parts in the song where he was just talking about, like, I hate doing interviews because I hate myself, and, you know, I don't like this, and all the things he goes through. And it just really reminded me of a Mansion song.
Yeah.
I don't know which one, but it had the similar song structure.
Yeah.
Like, very similar song structure to some of his Mansion stuff.
Yeah, I agree with that. In the beginning, at the very beginning, okay, you know who Bozzy is, right?
Yeah.
He's this up-and-coming artist. Everyone, you guys know Bozzy.
Right.
It sounded like him in the beginning. It reminded me of one of his...
Same kind of style.
Yeah, same kind of style, same kind of song. Just in the beginning, though.
Yeah.
Not throughout when he started doing the crazy breakdance parts.
Yeah, so overall, not my favorite on the album.
Yeah, overall...
Definitely a dark one, though.
Yeah.
It is a dark song. Song number 13 on NF's brand new album, The Search, is called I Miss the Days.
Oh, and this title completely sums up the song. He talks about when he was younger, how he missed the days where he can just be carefree and not worry about anything.
Not worry about the bills he has to pay, not worry about the classic, what everyone says, adulting.
Right, or the haters, or what anyone thinks.
Mm-hmm. He can just be a kid, go out, have fun, no worries at all. And I think this is one of my favorite songs on the album, actually.
Yeah. Well, it sounds completely different than his usual stuff.
Yeah, it really does.
Completely. It's almost like a jazzy R&B feel.
Yeah, it's like really smooth, really groovy.
Yeah, groovy.
Definitely something we haven't heard from NF do in the past, you know? Mm-hmm. Which was really cool to hear him do, like, something completely different, you know?
Yeah.
And another reason why I think this is one of my favorite on the songs is I just think a lot of people could relate to this, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
right. I definitely can.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, being a kid was so much fun. You didn't have
Right.
to worry about, you know, rent and mortgages and, you know, just social media. I mean, everything. The pressure of everything. Jobs.
Right. School.
Right.
Just go out and have fun in the summer. Mm-hmm. You know?
Yeah.
Just go ride your bikes. I think there's a part in the song where he mentions, like, he just wants to go ride his bikes with his friends and stuff.
Yeah. So the song's relatable. It's really a good one. Definitely different than what he usually does.
It's kind of sad.
Yeah.
There's, like, some sad elements to it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, man.
It's, like, so nostalgic.
Right. I guess not sad.
Yeah. Just like, oh, remember when?
Yeah. Remember the simpler times, you know?
Right.
I miss the days.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like that one.
Yeah. Well, let us know what you guys think.
I'd say it's in my top 5 for the album.
Really?
Yeah, I really like that one a lot.
Wow. Yeah, I'd say for me it's about top 5, top 6
Yeah?
Yeah.
It was really good.
so far.
Song number 14 on NF's brand new album, The Search, is called No Excuses.
You're not even ready. You're not even ready.
No.
This song is so hype.
This song
This is the song of the album.
Yeah, I think so.
It has to be.
It has to be.
It has to be. Oh my.
This is the turn-up
Wow.
song of the album. This
Yes.
is the one that people are going to go... Well, they're going to go crazy at all the concerts. But this song...
This is the song. This is
the
the song
mosh pit
everyone's
song.
going to be... Their arms are going up and down. Everyone's jumping into each other, running into each other.
Mosh pitting.
Yeah. NF's going to jump off the stage to this song.
This song is crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah. If you are looking for a good workout, turn up, go out, get pumped song, this is your song. Because there's no excuses.
None at all. And there's a part in the song where I think it's like halfway through or a little bit towards the end where he just starts going so fast.
My gosh. Yeah. He can do it all.
He can do it all.
NF is the king and he can do it all.
Yeah, he really can. He can sing. He can rap any
Slow,
which way.
he can rap sad, he can rap fast, he can pump you up or bring you down.
Right.
Seriously.
He really can do it all. He's
Yeah.
so talented.
Yeah.
There's that one part in the song where we both just like
Mouth
we had to like pause
dropped
it.
open.
We had to like pause it for a second. We're like, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold
Seriously.
on right now. How is
Right.
How?
And again, he doesn't breathe. I mean,
No.
he's just it's this fast. Say what I want to say what I want to say.
Yeah, just going. It's like, holy cow.
Well, he sounds a little bit better than me, but
Yeah, I think this is the song of the album. No excuses.
definitely.
This one will get you going. At track 16 on NF's brand new album, The Search, it's called Options.
Oh my gosh, this song is so good.
This song's so good.
I gotta make it or make it. I gotta make it or make it. Rah! Okay, I think I contradicted myself on the last podcast because this is my favorite.
Yeah.
Has to be.
I think this is better than No Excuses.
Yeah, it's a powerful song. It's another pump-up song.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. There's, like, the song's called Options, and there are no options.
There's
you either
none.
make it or you make it. There's
Right.
no losing.
He's saying, like, no chance. Like, I will not accept
He won't give up.
anything but winning.
He won't give up.
It's the only option. You gotta make it or make it. I love it. He's
Me
got
too.
a lot of clever lines in this song, too.
Yeah, towards the end when he's like, a lighter. Oh, what does he say?
It's like the whole start of the second verse.
A cigarette without a lighter.
He's like comparing...
Austin Powers without Michael Myers. I was like, oh!
That whole, the whole first 4 bars of the second verse, he's, like, comparing all these things. And
Clever.
Clever, just kills it.
Yeah.
And again, there's, like, another, like, part in there where he's just killing it.
Yeah. It almost reminds me of Hobson.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit. Just maybe how they produced it, or...
Yeah.
And it also reminded me of his song No Name.
Yeah.
A little bit. That was the same producer, right? Could have been.
It's similar, yeah.
It sounded similar.
Could've
And
been the same
definitely in the
producer.
beginning.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Oh, I love this song.
Yeah. This one will pump you up for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, at track number 17 on NF's brand new album, The Search, is called Why.
Ooh, why?
Why. This is a good one. And actually, it was the first one that was released, I believe, in 2018.
Yeah.
Or early this year.
Yep. So we got a little taste of it before the album came out.
Yep.
And it's really good.
Yeah.
I mean, he definitely is pouring a lot of emotion and personal, stories in this song.
Mm-hmm.
He's just explaining, like, why am I like this? Why do I do this to myself?
Right. Why do I push away everyone that loves me the most? Like, why?
Right.
Why do I do these things? So it's like a constant battle, constant argument in his head, like, why? Why am I the way I am?
Right.
Throughout the whole song. And it's cool because the music video that he dropped for it kind of started the whole balloon thing.
Oh, right.
With the shopping cart.
Yeah, the black
balloons. This was kind of the first glimpse we got at it. Uh-huh. With the whole balloon theme. And there's even a line in there where he says, should I forget how it goes, but he ends it with, or should I stick my knife inside a Pennywise? Pennywise referring to it.
Right, the clown, Pennywise.
The clown, right. The movie is known for that balloon.
Right. Yeah.
So it's kind of like referencing that in the music video along with the song.
Right. Mm-hmm. Which Pennywise is like, a scary clown full of demons.
Right.
So he's kind of,
And in the movie, it's like all the stuff that scares you. Yeah. Is Pennywise. Yeah. So it's like almost like he's referring it back to that, like everything that he hates about himself is like what scares him the most.
Oh, that's deep.
Yeah.
That's so deep. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's a genius.
Yeah. Well, this song was really good. And
it's been out for a while now.
Yeah. I really like it. Those balloons, man. And you could say they symbolize so many things. Right. Through this whole album. Mm-hmm.
Because he mentions them a lot.
Yeah.
Throughout the album.
Yeah.
But I love that song. I loved it when it first came out, and I still love it.
Yeah. I wonder why it's so low on the album.
17?
17, yeah.
I don't know.
I would think it would be higher up.
Yeah, like one of the first ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it came out earlier,
That's true.
I don't know. Just thinking.
Yeah, I don't know. Track number 18 on NF's brand new album is called Thinkin.
Ooh, and this song really gets me thinking.
Yeah. Definitely does.
It's he explains all of it, though. He's definitely overthinking all these situations and scenarios.
He gets really in depth, like, what's going on in his head.
Yeah. It's really deep. And at one line, I thought it was really cool. He says, what does he say? I try to be positive. What does he say?
He says something along the lines like, I wish I was more optimistic. He starts the second verse like this. He says, I wish I was more optimistic. I guess people would call me pessimistic, but I'm just being realistic.
That's deep.
Yeah.
And sad, too.
Yeah, but some things, I mean, you can't...
Yeah, I guess that's true. I try to be positive and optimistic all the time, but...
But there's some things...
It doesn't always happen.
Right, there's some things that you're just going to be, quote-unquote negative about, but you're really not. You're just being You're just being realistic,
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I'm not going to be a millionaire.
Right.
I can't be like, oh, I'm going to be a millionaire one day.
No, you're not.
Like, probably not, you know?
Right, yeah.
Sometimes
but you're just
gotta
being realistic.
Right, you're just being realistic. Or I'm going to be a professional baseball player, you know?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. But I thought the song was really good. It has a really slow, catchy kind of beat.
It's smooth.
It's smooth, yeah.
It's very smooth.
Yeah.
Very easy to listen to. And there was another line I liked in the song a lot where he's talking about, right after the positive and optimistic line in the second verse, he's saying, I don't care what people think about me. Well, do I really? Am I just saying that?
Yeah.
Am I just saying that I don't care what people think about me?
Right.
Do I actually
So he's letting
care?
his guard down a little bit. He's not being as tough and rough as he usually is.
Right.
He's saying, you know, maybe I do
care a little bit.
Maybe I've been thinking.
Right, exactly.
Oh.
Like, I always say, like, oh, I've never cared what people think of me. But then he's like, well, am I just saying that because I actually do?
Right.
Care what people think about
Maybe
me?
I don't hate everyone. Maybe I really care.
Right.
I've been thinking.
It's
Ooh.
crazy.
Crazy. Well, I really like this one.
Yeah, it was great.
But I wouldn't say it's like one of my top favorites.
No.
Ever. No. But it's not bad.
I like the beat on it a lot.
Yeah.
The beat was really nice.
Yeah.
It was good.
Cool.
Song number 19 on NF's brand new album, The Search, is called Trauma.
Ugh, grab your tissues. Seriously.
For real.
Sobbing.
I hope he doesn't make a music video for this.
Oh my gosh. But I can picture it. Almost like the white
can.
water, you know, rushing and then a hand sticking out of the water.
Right.
I already pictured it all.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my gosh. Even this song would be like perfect. I can just picture like a contemporary dance to it.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Oh my gosh, so emotional, so much feeling. Oh, I just want to move.
And the whole time, he's just singing.
Yeah.
He's a great singer.
Oh, yeah. Don't even get me started. He is a great singer.
Yeah, he is.
Oh my gosh, he has so much just emotion.
It's just like raw.
Yeah, I love that raw, raspy
Yeah.
voice that
You can
he has.
you can just feel it, and it's really cool because there's like no beat. It's just like a full orchestra almost.
Drowning.
You know?
Yeah.
It's like all strings
And piano.
piano. It's a really good song.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
It really is. It
Yeah.
really showcases his vocals and how great of a singer he really is.
Definitely. And he really slowed it down. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I just have to take it all in because it's so good.
It's such a good song.
Oh my gosh. And even the song itself, like lyric wise, like hold my hand, I'm drowning. It sounds like just all of these, you know, external things, but also internal. Like,
Right.
just so much. He just can't handle it, you know? And in the song, too, he talks a lot about blame. I feel like he just blames himself a lot for things like, sorry, I know it's my fault, and I did this, and
Right.
I don't know what to do about it.
Mm-hmm. And the underlying theme, trauma.
Trauma,
You know,
yeah.
he said trauma's always around me.
Right, which, I mean, he's told his, you know, fans of his trauma with his mom,
Right.
with his family life,
Right.
with a lot of, you know, personal matters.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's crazy.
that song could be talking about that.
Right. That's a very emotional, really deep song.
Yeah.
But it's a great song.
Yeah.
It's a really good song.
Yeah. It's very slow and somber.
Mm-hmm.
But also, like, beautiful, too. It's like a
There's beauty in the
breakdown.
What is this, a
There's
fro
beauty
cover
in the
now?
breakdown.
That's
That's
funny.
amazing. But it's true.
It's true though.
It's so true.
It was a great song.
Yeah. Well, if you haven't heard it yet, that was NF Trauma on his new album, The Search. So check it out. Let us know your thoughts. We'd love to hear them.
Peace.
See ya.